What's up, guys, and welcome back to another video. Today's video we're focusing on Eddie Jones pushing for a football style touchline coaching opportunity in the game of rugby. What he's recommended is, first off, the coaches stay up on the top watching the game from above in the boxes, and then from second half they head down to the field and do what we see in football these days, the Jose Mourinho's and the famous coaches that stand aside and cheer on and demand, strategize, give game plans on the field. I think that will bring something exciting definitely to the sport, and it's something we really actually see in rugby. I mean, it's always, for me, a classic watching a football match and watching the coach's reaction, and it will definitely, I think, put more pressure on a referee, especially when they make mistakes. Seeing a guy like Eddie Jones stomping over the field, saying a few words to the ref, could be very interesting for us to indeed witness, and it could be actually quite humorous. I think it should be implemented. If we go back to South Africa Currie Cup, when Rassie Erasmus took the Cheetahs to a Currie Cup championship victory, he was on the roof of the Bloemfontein Stadium, waving signals and boards and stuff to his players. It totally confused the living hell out of the opposition, and they weren't sure what the hell Rassie was doing. Why was he doing this? And it just brings in a bit more pressure for a coach and gives them a bit more of an opportunity to go forward and do something different in the sport. The Cheetahs went on to win the Currie Cup, but I think they started in the knockout stages, and everyone was talking about it. And again, it's Rassie Erasmus. He tends to create these amazing moments where we just aren't sure what the hell's going to happen, but yet he will take a championship and win it. And I think this is a good idea from Eddie Jones, and I definitely, for one, support it, and think it will be great to see second half the coaches out on the field and maybe having a little bit of a rivalry, at one another. I mean, the coaches these days have so much character. Who knows what we'll see? I mean, Scott Robertson dancing his way over to his opposition coach. To Warren Gatland in New Zealand. That would be classic. Eddie Jones giving old Gregor Townsend a little bit of a run, which could be also quite classic to watch. So I definitely support it, and it'll give them an opportunity to really analyze the game in a different instance. We normally see them sometimes in the last 5 minutes, but if they're allowed to patrol on the touchline in that second half, I think it will bring something different. I'm definitely in favour of it, because I'd like to see what changes they could make, and it also shows out the coach's personality. Normally we see them locked up in the box and we're not quite sure what the heck's going on, unless it's a guy like Michael Checker who's throwing his tantrum, or whoever may it be. Normally they have quite dull faces and not much expressions on them, so to give an opportunity for us to see a different side of a coach and to learn a bit more from them, I think it will be quite cool to watch and to witness. What are your takes on it? What are your thoughts? Do you think it should happen, or rather leave it to the way it should? I, for one, do support it, and I think it will bring a bit more character to rugby, and it's something we definitely are missing. Football, we've seen some amazing instances of, again, I'll use Jose Mourinho, going at a referee, going at an opponent, going at his players, chanting, screaming, swearing, whatever it might be, but it's shown the character of him, and it's worked for Jose. And I think Eddie Jones will be quite similar in doing something different. We've seen him swear at England, saying what the F are they doing, or something like that. So I think it should happen. It'll bring something fun to the game. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. That's going to do it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, smash that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you real soon for another one. Stay safe and never give up. Cheers.